Okay, this is the third video installment of our Technopalooza Thursday Tech Day week, whatever you want to call it. And so one thing I wanted to apologize for is that I speak with my hands. So I've started using this stand-up desk, which I love, and I notice I'm kind of like wiggling around or you see my hands moving, so I apologize for the excessive hand motions. I speak with my hands all the time. So our first resource that we're going to look at is from Time Magazine, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know that they did anything like this, but this is Can You Draw the States? And so you can see I've kind of been doodling with it, and you can also see I'm not much of an artist. I specialize in stick figures, and so these look pretty terrible, but it's kind of fun. So as an enrichment activity for some of your students, if you wanted to get them on here, or if you have really artistic students to see maybe how well they can do. So it'll ask, can you draw the states? And it'll show you, can you draw, see if you can draw Missouri. So I really don't remember exactly what Missouri looks like, and I think it's kind of a square. So do that. Oh, no, wait, you know what? I think it kind of goes like this. Okay, how'd I do? Oh, C plus. Oh, it was terrible. Okay, so and then it will add your drawing down here. So again, you can see I'm pretty bad. Actually, that's really terrible. So Colorado, let's see, I think it's like this. I think it's just a rectangle. Hey, so I got an A. So just kind of fun activity for your students to do. And then at the end, it'll give you the whole map, and you can download your map, your own drawn map. Mine wouldn't be anything special to show, but just kind of a fun enrichment activity. And again, if we're thinking about classroom management and maximizing our classroom time, what are your kids doing when they finish an assignment or a test? So again, we don't want them on the phones, we don't want heads on desks, we want them to read, work on homework, or do an enrichment activity of some sort. So this is one of the things that you can have, one of the links you could put on your classroom and just have it perpetually available. Another one that's really interesting is Seterra, and I think I pronounced that correctly. So this is a map quiz site, and this is amazing. There's a lot of activities that you can do on here, and again, just for fun and enrichment. So I was doing one on North America earlier, and it times you, so that makes it kind of fun. So let's just do the 50 states. Okay, so I clicked on 50 states, and it starts my time, and it says click on Maryland. And I know Maryland is over here, and this is going to be really embarrassing if I get it wrong, but I think it's over here. I'm not sure. So that was Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut. Oh, see, it was close. I was just clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, click on Michigan. And this is really going to show my weaknesses because I'm not really good at this. Michigan? Yes. Kansas. Well, I should know where Kansas is because I've lived there also. Click on New York. I think this one is, or is that Pennsylvania? Nope, that's Pennsylvania. Yeah, there it is. Wisconsin. I think that one's Wisconsin. Oh no, just kidding. That one's Wisconsin. New Jersey is over here too. So you kind of get the general idea. So you get it times you. You can go on depending on how well you do or don't do on a quiz. It'll show you the percentage, and so this could be like a little enrichment activity. It could be a bonus question activity. An opportunity for students to just be able to do some games, and they're really fun too. So I'll tell you, I did one that was on some towns or capitals on states on the west side, and I took it like 10 times to make sure that I could get 100 in less than 2 minutes. So if you have kids that kind of like that kind of thing, it would be a fun, interesting activity. So you can see I have 53%. I'm not doing too hot. Let me do one more. Is that South Dakota? No, that's Nebraska. There we go. See, I'm like one state off. There we go. Washington. Which one's Washington and Oregon? Hawaii. Obviously, that one's easy. North Dakota. Okay, so I could really play that just because it's fun. So let's look on our next one. So our next website is Wonderopolis, and I can't remember if I've showed you this one or not, but this one is just a plethora, a wealth of information and informational text. So there's blogs, there's people go in and they ask, or I say people, students go in, they ask questions, and then somebody will write about it. So here, what happened to Mohenjo-daro. I don't even know what that is, so I could learn about it, and I can click on it and read an article about it, and then I could even listen to it. There's great accommodations here, videos, there's vocabulary, so a really great rich text source for students to be able to go on and do some enrichment activities, and we're enriching vocabulary. We're getting all the swirl activities here as well, except for the speaking. This could be something that students read and then discuss. So a lot of different variety of activities here. You've got Explore Wonders, and with Explore Wonders, that's kind of where I was, and it just has a ton of information on various sources, on various topics. Anything from, you can see here, arts, culture, technology, language arts, da 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 da. And so, sorry about that. So you can just look and see that there's a lot of resources on here for you to use in class. And again, with that reading activity. One of the activities that stems from this is Marzanos 6-step vocabulary process. And I'm going to post this on the Google Classroom so that way you have a direct link to this. But this has a lot of vocabulary activities for students to be able to do. And some of you have heard of these, or you've seen and done the 6-step vocabulary acquisition process, but this is all about learning academic vocabulary and activities that you can do in the classroom. So if you were doing something like Wonderopolis and you had kids reading, discussing, listening, writing about it, da 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 da, this is an activity that would go almost line by line with Marzanos 6-step vocabulary process. So really focusing on teaching that academic vocabulary to support our student success in the classroom. Okay, real quick, I'm almost done. I've got one more resource, which is CrashCourse. I don't know if you've heard of this or not. This is a YouTube channel that has hundreds of videos about every topic in school. So there are some elementary ones, but there's also high school, and there's some social ones, social emotional learning as well in here, but hundreds of videos that are interesting and all academically based. So this is a resource for you, and I'll post a link to this as well. So for all of these resources that I've shown you today, including the ones on this video, so the Time Draw Estate, and we leave on that A, that's a good one. The Seterra quiz, let's see if I can find Nebraska real quick before I let y'all go. Oh, yes. And then the Wonderopolis, Marzanos 6 Steps, and CrashCourse. I hope that you are finding some good resources, and I'm going to post these all back on my Wakelet page. So on my Wakelet page, you can see here I've uploaded links to all of the resources that I've given you in the last 30 videos, and then of course we have ones that we've looked at before. So if you are struggling to find some resources, or you just want to try something new, there's dozens of resources on this Wakelet page. All right, that ends our Thursday Tech Day Technopalooza extravaganza. I hope that you find some good resources and that you're feeling really confident in your tech abilities and blended learning. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Hope you have a fantastic week, and this is going to be my last video for the semester, so if I don't see you between now and then, have a wonderful Christmas vacation, and we're looking forward to finishing out the semester really strong with great academics, great teaching, great culture and environment here. I love it here at Wichita Falls High School, and I'm blessed to be working with all of you. So hope you have a great day, hope you have a great week, great end of the semester. Take care, and we'll see you there. Go Yotes!